truly historic moment in music history about to unfold in less than 24 hours. The legendary Back to the Beginning show that has a lineup unlike anything we've ever seen. You don't see Metallica, Guns N' Roses, and all of these amazing artists opening for anyone unless it's the original lineup of Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne's final performance. Now, there's been a lot of interesting conversation in the lead up to this, the reflection of Ozzy Osbourne's career, seeing this band getting back up on stage one final time, and all of the artists in various interviews talking about just how much this show means to them. I had the privilege of talking to the one and only Jerry Cantrell earlier this year about what it will mean for him to be up on stage at Ozzy's final show tomorrow.
Well, we've had a long history with Ozzy, and we're all obviously big Black Sabbath and Ozzy fans, and Alice got a pretty good opportunity early in our career to go out on the road with those guys and open with them for some time. I think longer than we expected. They kept asking us to do more legs, and we're like, hell yeah, we're in. And we got a bass player out of the deal too, and Mike Inez not long after we left too. So worked out pretty good for us. And Ozzy's a sweetheart of a guy. I'm really stoked myself to see it, and trying to do those songs justice. Learning a couple of cool tunes to play for the show. It's going to be fun.
Now, in recent weeks, we've had some very interesting comments from the one and only Sharon Osbourne as she gears up to celebrate her beloved husband's iconic and historic career. She revealed there was a major falling out with a music manager in the lead up to the show, where she literally had to throw an act off of the bill. Now, there's been people saying, oh, that probably didn't happen, or we think it was Iron Maiden. Well, she clarified it wasn't Iron Maiden. So people wondered, was it Megadeth? Was it Dave Mustaine? Well, you had Kelly Osbourne commenting on a post about that, saying, no, it wasn't that either. So who is it? Well, according to Sharon Osbourne, we won't have to wait long because she plans to reveal who that artist was. She's also now revealed the reason for that falling out. Sharon Osbourne says she threw a major band off the bill for this weekend's massive Black Sabbath farewell show for charity, and she's planning to name names. According to a new interview with Billboard, Ozzy Osbourne's wife and manager said she was forced to remove a big name from the Back to the Beginning lineup because the artist wanted to make a profit from the event. Sharon's quote was direct. She said, "And it's not the time to make a profit. After the show, I'll let everybody know who it was. I think people will be shocked." This follows comments she made to Metal Hammer magazine last month, where she detailed a major conflict with the manager of one of the bands originally slated to play. She told the magazine, "I had a huge to-do with the manager over this celebration for Ozzy and Sabbath, and it was probably the worst way I've felt in years. And I don't care what this person says about me, thinks about it, because he doesn't know me. And he's now going around making up bullshit lies because I threw his band off the bill." Naturally, this has kicked off a major guessing game among fans. The first and most obvious question for many was whether this involved Iron Maiden. Given their history, back in 2005, there was a very public feud during the Ozfest tour where Iron Maiden was pelted with eggs during their final performance. But Sharon was quick to specify to Metal Hammer that the band she booted was not Iron Maiden. Speculation then shifted to the band Tool. Rumors started flying on Reddit when Tool's name was missing from promotional materials for the concert's global live stream. However, reports confirmed that the Maynard James Keenan-fronted band is still on the bill. The only artist officially removed from the lineup since the concert has been announced was Wolfgang Van Halen, but he had to pull out due to legitimate scheduling conflicts. So this has led many to believe the mystery band was kicked off the show before the lineup was even announced back in February. Trying to get ahead of the rumors, Ozzy and Sharon's daughter Kelly Osbourne has also weighed in. When an Instagram post speculated that it might be Megadeth, Kelly commented directly, writing, "Nope, not him." So why is this such a big deal? It comes down to the purpose of the event itself. Back to the Beginning is a massive all-day concert celebrating Black Sabbath's final show in their hometown of Birmingham. The event is being hosted by actor Jason Momoa and features a huge supergroup of musicians. But more importantly, 100% of the proceeds are going to charity. The money will support Cure Parkinson's, the Birmingham Children's Hospital, and Acorn Children's Hospice. For fans, the idea that a band would want to profit from a show designed to support these causes feels like a major betrayal. Now, the show sold out in less than 15 minutes with over 150 people in the virtual queue. There's even estimates that the event could bring in 20 to 27 million US dollars for the local economy. So the identity of this band currently remains a mystery, but it's clear we're going to know very soon who it will be, and I look forward to finding that out. It'll be interesting to see what really went down behind the scenes. That's your latest update here from Rockfeed. Stay tuned for wall-to-wall coverage of the icon, the legend, Ozzy Osbourne's final show with the incomparable Black Sabbath.